Two hapless Englishmen's search for a taste of the real China serves up rather more than they bargained for. Lifestyles of the Trapped and Cabbaged by Roy Boulter.
Toilet. That's 3 flushes now. Still hasn't done the job. The Ocean Princess. A floating palace luxury on the high seas. Well, maybe the toilet's flushed properly up in the first-class suites, but not down here in steerage. Can you leave the bedside lamp on, please? I want to write in my journal before I turn in. Oh, but how many times have I told you? Squeeze the toothpaste from the bottom of the tube. Show some consideration. And do try to leave the towels at right angles with each other. It looks much neater. And if you think I'm sitting with that Liverpool taxi driver and his loud-mouthed wife again, you've got another thing coming. Oh, they can afford a cruise is beyond me. Never mind an Admiral suite with sea view balcony. I bet he isn't still up trying to get a decent flush. Maybe we should demand another cabin. Still got another week to go. What do you think, Pat? Pat? Imagine what you'd have to say if I fell asleep while you were talking. Typical. Day 19. After our second night on the East China Sea, and with Hong Kong already a fading memory, we have finally arrived at the mouth of the mighty Yangtze River. Ahead of us lies the magnificent port of Shanghai, a city rich in colonial history. Its stately European waterfront contrasts dramatically with the impressive skyscrapers that tower over its bustling streets and their 20 million inhabitants. Indigestion. The smoked Pacific salmon with a black pepper crust, probably. Sore big toe. Could be the onset of gout. 19 days of overeating. Though more likely a result of stubbing it during the night. Still can't seem to get me nocturnal bearings. The shoebox of a cabin doesn't help. Cruise agenda. Tomorrow's itinerary includes an exciting guided coach tour of the old port and a visit to the city's Chinatown. China has Chinatowns. Oh, and surprise, surprise, a visit to a local jade factory to watch master craftsmen undertake their fascinating work, followed by an exciting retail opportunity to purchase their exquisite wares. Another day being herded around like sheep before being forced to buy cheap tat at vastly inflated prices. Well, not for me. No more factory tours, no more exclusive purchase opportunities. Pete and I are jumping ship. Inspired by travellers and adventurers throughout the ages, we're going AWOL in pursuit of the real Shanghai. Not the tourist-friendly, sanitised version, force-fed to the never-ending flow of clueless cruise line passengers. At last, a taste of adventure. A chance for some real excitement. Did you know that Shanghai was a tiny fishing village until the First Opium War?
Jeff, the girls are going to kill us.
They'll be relieved to get us out from under their feet. In fact, they'll be ecstatic, left in peace to browse and purchase to their heart's content. Oh, smell that, Peter.
Oil and dead fish.
History, Peter. Authentic history. This beats following some half-wit waving an umbrella above their head, spewing out fascinating facts like some automated info parrot.
It'll be afternoon tea and cakes in the Atlantic Lounge around now, followed by the deck quoits competition, or landscape watercolours for beginners.
Yes, all of which we can do any time. We're exploring one of the most exciting ports in the world here.
We're wandering around lost in a container base.
We're not lost. Look, somebody's left a door open to one of the warehouses.
Or they're still in there.
Only one way to find out.
No, wait, you can't.
It's called exploring.
It's called trespassing. Jeff! It's just an old warehouse full of boxes.
It's cargo, bound for the four corners of the world. These walls must have seen millions of tons pass through over the generations.
Can we go now before somebody catches us?
Where's the spirit of adventure?
Buried beneath my sense of doom. I don't like it in here.
All right, let's see what else we can find.
Can't we just head back to the ship? There's an origami demonstration I quite fancy.
How often do you get to roam around a world-famous port? You'll only regret missing out. Come on, I think I saw a tanker about to dock. Did you close the door behind you?
I didn't want anyone to see us. Go push harder.
It's no use, it's shut tight.
Let me try.
Brilliant, you've locked us in.
Well, I couldn't help it.
Look, you're wasting your time, it must only open from outside.
What about the skylights?
That ceiling must be nearly 30 feet high. Let's have a look around, see if there's another way out. Hello! Help! Can anyone hear us? Help! It's no use. These walls must be over 2 feet thick.
Oh, come on, we've got to keep trying.
We'll just have to wait for someone to come and set us free.
Help! Help! No one knows where we are. Even if the ship sends out a search party, they'll never think to look for us in here.
Sooner or later, someone will be along to shift these boxes.
What are you doing?
Well, just checking to see what's stored in them.
They'll think we're thieves.
Stealing pickled cabbage?
What?
Big jars of it. Some sort of Chinese pickled cabbage. Looks like it's in brine.
There's an expiry date.
0708.
July 2008. God knows when they'll turn up to collect them.
At least we won't starve. Though I can't say I fancy a diet of cabbage and brine.
It's not a joking matter. We could be stuck in here for days, weeks even.
Relax. We'll be out of here in no time.
Relax? How can you expect me to relax?
Anything to eat or drink in your backpack?
I'm not sure Carol packed it. Camera? At least I'll be able to show the gang in accounts where we were trapped.
Great.
Coconut suntan oil.
That'll come in really handy.
How was Carol to know we were going to be stuck in a warehouse?
Okay. What else?
Dental floss, a couple of tissues, some indigestion tablets, magazine.
Cheshire Life.
Carol likes to know what's going on around the county.
Who's splashing out on the most lavish garden party, more like? Who the ladies who lunch are gossiping about?
It's all harmless.
It's the aspirational middle classes at the most vulgar and ostentatious. I won't let Pamela waste her money on it.
That was Pam's. She passed it on to Carol after she'd read it.
Because she knows I won't have it in the house. Anyway, you don't even live in Cheshire.
Oh, yes, we do.
You're in Holton, technically.
Part of the house and garden are, but the border cuts right through the kitchen. Carol had it confirmed by the council when she appealed. The majority of our living space is on the Cheshire side. That's who we pay our council tax to. Probably would have been cheaper to pay it to Holton, but Carol was adamant we were Cheshire.
Yes, well, congratulations. You go ahead and read about what our precious fellow Cheshirites have been up to.
I will.
I'd rather read the labels on these jars, even if they are in Cantonese.
They speak Mandarin in Shanghai, actually. It was in the ship's info letter. Whatever. It's getting dark. There's no way anyone will come and free us tonight.
The stevedores will be here first thing in the morning. You'll see.
Pam and Carol will be out their minds with worry.
Yeah, if they've noticed we're missing. They'll probably think we're somewhere on the ship.
I wish we were. I'd be straight into the world-in-one buffet or the sunset smorgasbord on deck 12.
Pickled cabbage?
I'd rather chew on one of the indigestion tablets.
This stuff is probably a great delicacy in these parts.
That's technically theft, you know.
Needs must. Doesn't smell too bad.
It looks revolting.
It's all right, actually. Reminiscent of the sauerkraut we had on the Magic of Bavaria Beer Festival weekend.
Surprised you can remember the state you were in.
I was perfectly fine.
Call this beer strong? 3 pitches later, you couldn't stand up. The sauerkraut put in another appearance on the way back to the hotel, all over the taxi.
That was a stomach bug. I was on the toilet for days.
Talking of which, what are we going to do?
Well, we have to go in the corner.
Not very hygienic.
We can use empty jars.
I can't go in a jar.
I've got no choice.
Doesn't look like you'll be emptying that one in a hurry.
Yeah, not that hungry, actually. I wouldn't mind one of those. Rennie, though.
What are you doing?
Morse code. The sound should carry much further than our voices. Someone might pick up on the signal.
Tit!
There's no need for that. I'm only trying to get us rescued.
T-I-T.
SOS.
SOS is 3 dashes, 3 dots, 3 dashes. You're spelling out tit. Dash, dot, dot, dash.
OK, Noel.
You just stop it!
I'm only trying to get us out of here.
I'm sorry. I didn't get much sleep. I was too hungry. Not to mention thirsty.
Take a sip of the brine.
I'd be sick.
We've got to make the best of what we've got.
I don't think I can handle much more of this.
You'll be fine. Just have to keep our spirits up and our wits about us. We're open to all kinds of danger in here.
We're stuck in a warehouse, not lost in the jungle.
It's not just hunger and thirst we need to worry about. Monotony is the enemy too. Yeah, I suggest we keep ourselves occupied with stimulating conversation. We should take turns to talk about an interesting subject.
I'm fine, thanks. I'll read.
Self. We're in this together, you know.
You can share the magazine if you want.
Reading about the Cheshire Set's exploits is not my idea of intellectual stimulation. We should have a quiz. Test each other on general knowledge. I can remember plenty of questions from quiz nights at the cricket club.
It's the answers you usually struggle with.
We do okay. If it wasn't for that answers machine team, we'd win every week. They shouldn't even be allowed to take part. They're not members and a cheat.
If you let the rest of us answer a few questions, we might fare a little better.
What about poetry? We could both recite our favourite poems.
I'm happy to read. If you don't want to, then please yourself. You usually do.
There's no need for that. I don't know why you're being so stroppy.
I'm sorry, Jeff, but you got us into this mess.
I didn't lock us in, though.
No, but you did force me to traipse around boringly dull dockyards. I'd have been far happier on the organised trip, or staying behind to shoot clay pigeons off the back of the boat.
Right. Well, then I'd better get you back there, hadn't I?
Jeff! Listen!
What?
It's raining outside.
So the boringly dull docks are even bleaker now, are they?
No! I can hear dripping.
Oh, sorry, I'll send out to have the roof fixed.
Dripping means water. Drinking water. Over here.
We can catch it in a jar.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, I see. Things are starting to look up. I told you they would. You wouldn't believe it, but every molecule in your body is constantly being renewed.
Really?
Molecularly, you are completely different than you were 9 years ago. Every molecule has changed. Your body isn't even 10 years old.
It feels 110 after 3 days in here.
Which is why we've got to keep our spirits up and our minds sharp. Come on, amaze me with a fact.
I'd rather just read, thanks.
And I'd like to curl up in a ball and sleep, but I'm not going to.
Wouldn't bother me if you did.
Did you know that the average pillow has been in use for 6 years? 10% of its weight is made up of live mites, their droppings, and the corpses of dead ones.
Nice.
Oh, you think of that next time you're trying to get some sleep in a hotel. I told the maid on the ship when I asked her for new pillows, but she just muttered something in Filipino and hurried off.
So much for things getting better. We haven't had a drop to drink since that rain yesterday.
Now, there's a fascinating subject. Water.
Do you have to?
Water is the only liquid that expands as it freezes.
I told Carol we shouldn't have bought you a short history of nearly everything.
It's absolutely fascinating. You should read it.
I don't need to.
Humans, 65% water.
Well, I'm not. I'm parched.
Water breaks all the laws of chemistry and physics. Ice floats, but it shouldn't. Lucky for us, too. Otherwise, the oceans would freeze from the bottom. We'd have a permanent ice age.
Can we change the subject?
We need to be aware of the consequences of water deprivation. Forewarned is forearmed.
And I suppose you know all there is to know.
Oh, without liquid, the body starts to suffer within days. The lips disappear, like they've been cut off. The gums darken and shrivel away. The nose withers and the skin around the eyes contracts to prevent blinking.
Right, that's enough. I'm going to offer some condensation.
I'm only trying to educate you. Morning.
One Rennie left. Do you want half?
No, you have it.
I usually take them when I've overeaten.
The cabbage isn't that bad.
Carol tried to get me to go on a cabbage soup diet before we came away. Joe from the cake shop lost 2 stone on it.
Well, look on the bright side. We'll both be nice and trim when we get out.
If we get out.
Less of that kind of talk, please.
Sorry.
You look uncomfortable. Everything okay?
I need the toilet. Desperately.
You still haven't been?
Not for a main performance.
It's been days.
Can't.
Well, you'll have to, or you'll end up with all kinds of medical complaints.
I'd rather not know, thank you.
What's the problem? Constipation?
No. I've got this thing about where I go. I'm never fully comfortable away from home. Carol even suggested we take the toilet seat on holiday with us, but it's not that. I just don't like going anywhere but on my own toilet in my own bathroom. What I'd give to be in there now.
Oh, you'll just have to get over it, old son. Plop yourself on one of those jars and let it all go.
Carol would be impressed.
I think they'd both be proud of us, the way we've kept our spirits up under adversity.
They must be out of their minds with worry. Where do you think they are?
Oh, I'm sure the British consulate will have found them somewhere to stay while the search is on.
They won't even know if we're still in Shanghai. If the ship sailed before we were reported missing, they might think we fell overboard or something.
The crew know who's on board and who's off. It's more likely to think we've been kidnapped. They're probably waiting for a ransom note.
How much do you think we fetch?
100k each tops.
Not much, considering.
There is a chance that Pam thinks I've just taken off.
Where to?
Well, off around China. It's no secret that I wasn't keen on the cruise. I was up for something more adventurous. Backpacking in India, or an African safari.
I'd have been happy with 2 weeks in the Algarve. It was Carol who wanted the cruise. Cashed in her ISAs to pay for it. Dreamt about it for years.
And Pam too.
I hope they're all right.
Yeah. Well, it's up to us to get through this in one piece. Make sure we get home.
Do you think we'll be on the news?
Bound to be by now.
Could be celebrities by the time we get home.
Oh, I'm sure they'll want interviews. Nothing trashy. Few dignified words, maybe a follow-up interview in a Sunday supplement.
A welcome home party in the club. A few reporters and a Sky News team outside.
There could even be a book in it. The Shanghai 2. Resilient accountants reveal their ordeal.
I'd always fancied myself as a writer. Just never suited the beard.
Shanghai Survival. Oh, Survival in Shanghai.
Good title.
Promotional tours, maybe the after-dinner speaking circuits.
Not for me. I think after this little episode I shan't be travelling too far from home ever again.
Or your bathroom.
I think it's time.
Good luck.
Wait till I tell Carol.
Which is the only planet to be discovered by an American? It's easy. Do you want a clue? Think Disney. Oh, come on, it's Nymphs, Pete.
I'm reading a really interesting article on the Ashton Hayes Summer Fair.
Yeah, Walt Disney named a character after it. Knowing old Walt, he was probably just making sure everyone knew about the first American planet. OK, the character was a dog. Mickey Mouse's friend.
Goofy.
Planet Goofy? You're having me on, aren't you? Right then, if that was too easy for you, what's the currency of China?
Looks like Didsbury's got some nice restaurants.
Our fourth day in China and you've already forgotten its monetary unit.
Well, I haven't had much chance to use it, have I?
OK, no need to get shirty.
There is every need. Here's some questions for you. Why was there even less condensation this morning than yesterday? When is it going to rain again? How come no one has come looking for us yet? Got any answers to that lot?
Peter.
Sorry.
Maybe a quiz isn't such a good idea.
Thank you.
How are you getting on with your toilet problem?
Fine, thanks.
I suppose a more varied diet than pickled cabbage would help.
Yes.
I know. Poetry.
What?
Name your 3 favourite poems.
Do I have to?
Please, come on. You've been reading that magazine all day.
But I haven't got one favourite poem, never mind 3.
You must have. I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud, The Daffodils by Wordsworth.
No.
Stop All the Clocks, W.H. Jordan. You know, the one from that film.
No.
The Raven, Edgar Allan Poe.
Nope.
Wilfred Owen, Robbie Burns.
I just never found poetry interesting.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing out on. I'll tell you mine then, to give you a few pointers. And at number 3, that all-time classic by the king of poetry, John to Autumn Keats. Ode to a Nightingale.
Never heard of it.
You must have. It's a work of genius.
Sorry.
And joint second, a tie between the 2 Samuel Taylor Coleridge classics, absolutely inseparable. The Rime of the Ancient Mariner and Kubla Khan. Well, you have heard of Coleridge.
Of him, yes. Can't say I know his poems, though.
I can recite them if you like. Or would you like to wait until I reveal my all-time favourite?
You've already told me your favourite 3.
I haven't.
But that means you picked 4.
So?
Then you shouldn't be allowed another.
Does it matter?
Well, I'm sure you would have something to say about it if it was me.
You couldn't even think of one, never mind 3.
I could if I wanted to.
Go on then.
No.
You don't even know a single poem.
I do.
You don't?
Do.
Let's hear it then.
Since I hurt my pendulum, my life is all erratic. My parrot, who was cordial, is now transmitting static. The carpet died, a palm collapsed, the cat keeps doing poo. The only thing that keeps me sane is talking to me shoe.
What do you call that?
It's a poem. I read it in a magazine once. Made me laugh.
Who's it by?
I can't remember.
It's hardly Auden or Shakespeare, is it?
So I like it. You badgered me for my favourite, and I told you I don't care if you don't like it. I just want to sit quietly and read the magazine. Now leave me alone.
Right. I may as well turn in then. I didn't tell you my favourite poem. Night then.
I can't find any condensation. There's no sign of any rain today either.
Oh, we can't go on like this. We'll have to drink the brine.
Even if I could keep it down, who knows what the side effects would be?
Yeah, well, actually, by drinking salt water, we'll be risking brain damage.
Jeff?
No, it's a good job I know the consequences. If we don't drink something soon, we'll just dehydrate even quicker. It's a risk we have to take.
But brain damage?
It's okay. The kidney damage done by the salt will kill us first.
Oh, great.
We've got no choice. It'll just have to do us until it rains again or help comes. Here goes. Right, your turn.
I can't.
We need the fluids and quickly. Do you want to lose your lips? Good man, keep going. Oh. Right, now we need to stay strong and focused. We are are 98.4% genetically identical to chimpanzees.
Jason and Michaela Sinclair of Knutsford like nothing better than to take time out to relax in their Mediterranean-themed orangery.
97% of the Earth's plant and animal species are yet to be discovered by man. We've only explored 1/1,000,000th of our oceans, and the rainforests hold untold secrets.
Stunning Michaela's favourite room is the master bedroom, with its Middle Eastern boudoir-themed elegance. Though daughters Chloe and Jasmine love the tropical-style pool in its magnificent hardwood conservatory.
What is the capital of Slovenia, and who laid siege to it in the 18th century?
Is Wilmslow now the most stylish town in the country? A 6-page special on the jewel in the county's fashion crown.
If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting.
Blooming Marvellous of Alderley Edge won the award for Flower Design of the Year. The arrangements of lilies and tropical fuchsias that adorn the marquee following Mickle Trafford's christening of the year were breathtakingly beautiful.
You can dream and not make dreams your master. If you can think and not make thoughts your aim. If you can meet triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same.
Everyone who attended Si and Rebecca Simeon's garden party in honour of their little girl Rosie Rhiannon agreed that the flowers helped ensure that the day was the event of the summer.
If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn-out tools.
Rebecca felt that such a special occasion warranted the floral extravagance, and had no problem with the £2,000 florist's bill. She'd happily spend that on a new pair of shoes, so why not make their little girl's special day even more magical?
If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it all on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose, and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss.
Investment broker Si feels that flowers have always played a very special part in his and Rebecca's relationship. From the morning when he sent her a single rose to the chemist where she worked, even though he didn't know her name, to the unfortunate sticky patch in their marriage, when he won her back by bombarding her with daily bouquets at her mother's house.
If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone.
Stacey Capshaw, former glamour model and owner of Blooming Marvellous, was delighted with the award. She said it was a reward for all the hard work put in by her small band of loyal employees.
And so hold on, when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on.
Stacey also thanked the Simeons, by far her best customers, especially Si, for all his kindness and support since she started the company 2 years ago.
If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither enemies, foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much.
Despite the event's great success, Rebecca isn't ruling out trying some of the other new and exciting florists sprouting up around the region, maybe even one day opening her own when the children are older. A long-held dream of hers.
If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it.
Car Pal of Stockton Heath came second.
Will you stop reading that idiotic magazine?
All right.
I've had enough of your imbecilic ramblings.
It's just stuff about nice people in the nice houses. I think you're jealous.
I'm not jealous of them. I grew up tormented by those self-important sneering snobs and their perfect prim and proper brats. They all looked down their noses at me because we'd moved from Runcorn. How can somebody persecute a 7-year-old because he was from 2 miles outside God's chosen county? Our old house was only a 20-minute drive away, but it was like we'd arrived from Mars. It's not like we were from Liverpool or Widnes. The Runcorn lot, we were called, for the 15 years we lived in Cuddington. And of course, when Pam's parents found out who her new boyfriend was, they were devastated. I wasn't allowed in the house until we'd been together for a year, and only then because I'd got into university. When we got engaged, her mother sobbed her heart out. She'd been hoping for a Holmes chapel, or at least a Middlewich.
It was only when we married and moved to Fronsham that I finally felt accepted. We were the nice new couple from Cuddington. Almost royalty.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I suppose you're going to look down on me now.
No, of course not.
I just want to get back home to Fronsham. They should have found us by now and get me out of this hell.
Come on, Jeff. Look, we've got to keep it together.
This is all my fault.
No, it isn't.
We're going to die in here.
And no, we're not.
And it's all because of me.
No, for crying out loud, Jeff. Get it quick.
Let me out. Help.
Jeff. I'm sorry, mate.
I'm the one who should be sorry.
Look, the girls will make sure the whole city is searched from top to bottom. The authorities are bound to come looking around here sooner or later. You'll see.
Do you think so?
Of course. Now, you come on, look. Just sit down and relax, eh? I'll put the magazine away. We can have a quiz.
You're right. I'll be fine. I'll pull myself together. Yeah, maybe I could tell you about all those Victorian explorers again.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather look through the magazine? The property pages are fascinating. You can work out how much your house is worth. I think you'd be pleasantly surprised.
Really?
Yes. There's one similar to yours, up for nearly $750,000.
No way.
They've extended extensively. Conservatory-covered pool, attic mezzanine, the lot.
Nice. I've always fancied one of those.
But they're not as expensive as you'd expect, and they increase your property's value way above the initial outlay. Look.
Oh, yeah. Pete, you won't tell anyone, will you?
About you losing it?
No, Runcorn.
Of course not.
Thanks.
Oak-panelled dining room, Italianate vestibule, heated marble floors throughout. Talk about class.
Angela Featherstone-White of Bunbury certainly knows her interiors.
Magnificent 5-bedroom 18th century property in Tarpaulin. Landscaped gardens, barn conversion, complete with its own detached Tuscan-style summer house. How much?
$495.
With 5 bedrooms and summer house in your dreams. $950.
Tell me about the Aldergate Hall summer ball again.
Margaret and Clive Whipley held a spectacular James Bond-themed ball in aid of the Mickle Trafford Under-12s Polo League. Cast members from Coronation Street and Hollyoaks mixed with guests and handed out prizes for best costume.
How could Samantha Hillier not win in that little leopard skin number?
Jasmine Taylor-Scott certainly looked the part, though.
So not surprised she once sprawled all over the Aston Martin like that.
Trust Jasmine.
Where was this year's South Cheshire Accountants Summer Luncheon held?
Thorpeley Hall.
Hosted by
Grant and Sue Boltover.
the theme
Oh, don't tell me. Pirates of the Caribbean Picnic.
with special guests.
The Duke of York, Eddie Large, and stars of television's Hollyoaks.
When do those girls get a chance to learn their lines?
Who knows? Try this.
What is it?
I've added something to the brine to make it a little more palatable.
To be honest, I'm getting used to it.
Wait till you taste this little lovely.
Coconut!
An infusion of suntan oil and this morning's condensation from the walls.
Not bad.
Cheers!
$2,000 glasses of Pimm's, 4,000 rounds of sandwiches, 12,000 slices of Victoria sponge, and 22,000 cups of tea.
Spot on. I'll test you on the catering for Winbury Ladies Ascot Day next.
Oh, that's enough for me.
Oh, actually, I'm feeling a little peckish. Can I tempt you with a cabbage supper?
It's hard to pay a visit to London, not I think. Thanks all the same.
A coconut special nightcap.
No, not for me.
Okie dokie. Well, I'll give that Gardens of Tatton and Marple feature another once over. I don't want you catching me out on those perennials again.
Actually, I was going to have a quiet read before turning in.
I thought you were tired.
Yeah, I am, but helps me go off faster.
All right. Night then.
Yeah, night. Go easy on the specials.
Oh, Michaela. Oh, sweet nuts for the road. Let me into your sensuous Middle Eastern themed boudoir. Jason doesn't appreciate you. Not like I do. Let me show you how much I want you. You know you want me in there. Oh, you're dying for it, yes. I can tell, yes. Michaela. Oh, Michaela.
Jack, what are you doing?
What?
How could you?
We've been locked in here for weeks. What do you expect?
But with Michaela?
So?
What about Jason and the girls? What would they think?
No one need know.
What if little Chloe or Jasmine had caught you at it?
But they didn't.
It won't be long before the whole village find out. The other mothers at the school, the guys at the golf club, gossip spreads.
Don't be ridiculous.
Jason will be devastated. It could finish him.
You're overreacting. And besides, you saw the photos. The way he had his arm around Becky Flightley's waist at the garden party barbecue for Jasmine's birthday.
How dare you? Hand it over.
No.
Give me that magazine now.
Why should I?
It's mine.
You said Pam gave it to Carol.
And you really think she'd want it back after what you've just been up to?
You wouldn't.
And as you want the news of your little fling with that Knutsford slut spreading everywhere, you better hand it over right now.
Don't you call her that. And you can't blackmail us. We love each other.
You stupid fool. You really think she'd ever leave Jason for the likes of you? What can you offer her? Certainly not an 8-bedroom country manor in nearly 30 acres.
Give me that back now.
Or what?
Give it to me.
Let go!
You let go.
Get your hands off!
Never.
You're going to rip me!
You are.
Stop! Listen!
No, you can't trick me.
It's a helicopter come to look for us! Look! A searchlight!
I don't care. Give me my magazine. Give it to me.
Idiot! You stupid, bloody idiots! You've torn it!
You tore it, not me.
Look what you've done, it's nearly in half! How can I put it back together now? The pages have fallen out!
It was fine until you barged in on me.
Well, don't worry, because it's not going to happen again.
No, you can't get the magazine away from me.
Here, you can have the back half!
But the back's mostly adverts.
It's more than you deserve. You've got the gardening features and the wedding section. Maybe that'll make you think about the sanctity of marriage and what those vows really mean.
But Michaela...
You won't be seeing each other ever again. From now on, we're splitting the room too. Oh. This is your half, that's mine. You don't cross into my space, and I won't cross into yours.
You can't keep us apart.
It's your own fault.
Michaela! Oh, Michaela! Who does he think he is? Laying down all kinds of rules.
I hope he's ashamed of himself.
From now on, he can fend for himself.
From now on, it's every man for himself.
And I'm going to show him what Jeff Radcliffe is made of.
He's underestimated Peter Riley for too long.
Splitting the room was the biggest mistake of his life.
He'll soon be begging for forgiveness.
I'll make sure he lives to regret it.
From now on, I'm not even going to acknowledge him.
From now on, we're at war.
Oi, 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 oi! Oi! Who said you could take those boxes from my side?
It's only fair that we have half each.
Oh, so what are you doing? Making a little den you can amuse yourself in?
I'm building myself a house. And when it's finished, you'll be green with envy.
Maybe I'll build one too.
No doubt you will. You've copied everything I've done since we first met.
Says the man who had a conservatory built 3 weeks after ours.
We talked about it for months and you know it. And how about that decking we had fitted? The varnish wasn't even dry and you were getting measured up for yours.
At least I've got taste.
UPVC windows, that's all I've got to say.
Your idea of style is a leaf pattern wheelie bin cover.
I'll show you what good taste's all about when my new place is finished.
And mine will have style and grace that you can only dream of.
Cheshire will be the judge of that. My beautifully restored 18th century farmhouse is on the outskirts of the pretty village of Alderley Edge. The breathtaking views across the lovingly landscaped gardens are delightful.
My delightfully converted Georgian stone-built Grade 2 listed country house nestles on the edge of the much sought-after Mottram St Andrew. Its lakeside rural setting and extensive mature gardens are strikingly beautiful.
A galleried entrance hall, pillared porch, well-stocked ornamental fish pond,
Paddock and stables,
sauna and plunge pool,
sauna salaria,
complete leisure complex equipped with the state-of-the-art gym equipment,
outdoor hot tub. Barbecues are all the rage these days.
Detached stone barn, which I may convert into an enchanting hayloft gallery cum conservatory.
I tried that with my on-site crofter's cottage, but ended up converting it into an Italianate summer house instead. Quite breathtaking.
Well, everything should be ready just in time for my black and white themed summer ball housewarming bash.
I'm throwing an open house grand firework garden party. Guests are due to arrive within the hour.
Oh, really? Well, I hope you're not too disappointed, because I've sent invitations to absolutely everybody. They'll be here any minute. Can't stand around and chat. Caterers to see to.
Florists to supervise.
Mwah, mwah. Sir Ian, Lady Heather, help yourself to the Andalusian Mountain Tapas Buffet. I can't recommend our personal chef for the night too highly.
Al fresco is the only way to dine. And with this new catering company, it's a complete breeze. There's an authentic Moroccan village tagine, producing the best in Middle Eastern cuisine. Parisian pavement cafe-style heaters make sure we don't get chilly. Though we couldn't have asked for a nicer evening, could we, your worship?
Yes, your majesty, we'll all be taking a dip in the Grecian Olympic-sized pool, and the volcanic 12-seater hot tub's already filling up. The Hollyoaks girls were first in. Has everyone tried my mint special? A little dental floss-inspired cocktail I've knocked together.
That dental floss is mine!
Ignore the Halton Borough gatecrasher, everybody. I'll have Johnny, Lawrence and the rest of the England World Cup boys escort him out.
Ryan, David, the Neville brothers, at least 3 former gladiators will have something to say about that.
Really? Well, they'll soon all realise they'll have a much nicer time over here. I wouldn't let your caterers feed our horses.
And I wouldn't let the swans in our ornamental lake swim in the champagne you're serving.
At least my guests showed up.
At least my guests have stayed. Most of yours left as soon after they arrived.
Well, they certainly haven't gone over to your flop of a night.
Everyone is saying that yours is the worst event of the season.
They're saying yours is the worst in living memory.
And Michaela's enjoying herself over here. I've seen to that. I don't think she's interested in Runcorn losers. You bastard! Get off me!
你好，对不起，
No!
不好意思耽误你们，你们在吵什么呀？不好意思，没事了，你们可以回家了。
Who invited you?
Get out!
You crazy!
Hey, don't come back. This is private property.
And the headlines tonight. 2 local men, missing from a cruise ship for several weeks, initially feared kidnapped, have been discovered trapped in a Shanghai warehouse. Both men are refusing to leave until their demands for a case of coconut suntan oil and an article each in Cheshire Life magazine have been met. The men's families are said to be gravely concerned.
In Lifestyles of the Trapped and Cabbaged by Roy Boulter, Jeff was played by Paul Bown and Peter by Jeff Rawle. The dock worker was Wai Keat Lau. The director was Toby Swift.
This video was uploaded to the channel Thinking Out Louder. Please like, comment and subscribe to the Thinking Out Louder channel. Thank you.
Yesterday we told you the comic story of cruise passengers Jeff and Pete and their doomed efforts to go native. Today it's the turn of their long-suffering wives, Pam and Carol, to get a taste of what China has to offer them. Head-wrecked, Shanghaied and shipless by Roy Boulter.
At the age of 49 and a half, standing alone on a deserted quayside in China, midway through a luxury world cruise at 16 minutes past 10 in the morning, I, Pamela Radcliffe, have decided to start this journal. Not because of any great desire to record my innermost thoughts and feelings, but to annoy my pretentious journal-keeping husband, Geoffrey. I'll have to commit everything to memory for the time being, as I haven't got any paper. Or a pen, for that matter. What I have got, though, is time. Because thanks to Jeff's disappearing act with his lapdog mate Pete, Carol and I have missed the cruise's Shanghai sightseeing excursion.
I can't find them anywhere. I knew Jeff didn't want to do the official tour. I can just hear him. I'm not being herded around by some umbrella-waving info parrot. He sneaked off and dragged Pete with him.
You don't know that for certain.
I know Jeff. He'll be down a back alley thinking he's some kind of intrepid traveller. Why can't he accept that we're on a luxury cruise, not some exotic expedition?
They wouldn't leave us on our own.
Of course they would. Off in search of the real Shanghai. And we're idiots for waiting around. We should have gone on that tour without them.
Never mind. We can have a nice, relaxing day by the pool. I've just borrowed the new issue of Hello off that lady we don't like the look of. The one with the frown.
This is one of the most exciting cities in the world, and you want to sit and read a stupid magazine?
I'm all shopped out after Hong Kong. And there's an article on Brad and Angelina I'm dying to read.
Carol, there is so much to see. According to the guidebook, the waterfront and the old town are unmissable, and the tallest tower in China is in Shanghai.
No way.
We don't have to go up it.
Just looking at it would trigger off one of my attacks. You know what my vertigo's like.
Don't I just?
It's a trauma-related condition.
You got stuck up the Big Dipper in Blackpool.
I was only 6 and we were stranded up there for ages.
So you were hardly in mortal danger.
The whole experience is etched onto my consciousness. Mum and Dad took me to the cinema to see Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid to take my mind off it. It worked at first, until they got cornered on the edge of that cliff. I was carried out, screaming. I still haven't seen the rest of that film to this day.
Oh, it turned out okay in the end. They jumped.
But I didn't. I'll be stuck up there forever.
Okay, we won't go near any heights, but Brad and Angelina can wait. We're going to see Shanghai.
On our own?
No, with each other. I'm not missing out because of that pair of selfish sods. Oh, look, there's one of those moped rickshaw contraptions.
Doesn't look safe.
Oh, stop worrying.
Hello? Pamela? Pam! Get in!
We've got a city to explore.
We set off on our adventure, determined to show our husbands what we were made of.
They used to call Shanghai the Paris of the Orient.
But they certainly drive like Parisians. Only worse.
Hey, come on, dear!
What a city. We held on for dear life as the rickshaw driver took us to Yuyuan, the old town centre.
This is one of the oldest streets in China.
Smells like it too.
Oh, stop being so stroppy and put that magazine away.
It's more interesting than this dump. Guess what? Angelina's got a Chinese death motif tattooed on her left shoulder.
Really?
She's adopted a little boy from Cambodia and a little girl from Ethiopia. I wonder why she just didn't adopt American babies.
I wonder.
But if I was going to adopt a child, I'd at least want one from my own country.
But we could never adopt. Jeff wouldn't be able to handle the untidiness. He gets annoyed enough at me for not folding the towels properly.
I couldn't even imagine having one of my own, never mind one that somebody else didn't want.
People adopt orphans too.
Like Angelina has. I still don't know what's wrong with American orphans.
We marvelled at the waterfront. Well, one of us did.
It looks like the Pier Head in Liverpool.
Well, this was based on the Pier Head.
We've come all this way to see a copy of a building in Liverpool.
Brilliant. It's one of the most famous waterfronts in the world, up there with Manhattan and Sydney.
Yeah, right. Oh, wow!
What?
There's a special feature on celebrity phobias.
Oh, your two favourite subjects.
There's no need for sarcasm.
Next, the Jade Buddha Temple and its peaceful atmosphere. It's so serene in here.
I'm not the only one scared of heights. Shh! Woody Allen, the blonde one out of ABBA, and, Liam Neeson. Wouldn't mind clinging onto him at the top of the tower.
You can almost breathe in the tranquility.
Orlando Bloom's scared of pigs.
Do you have to?
Can we go now? I'm sure those monks are staring at us.
Of course they're not.
We're the only ones in here. What if they try it on?
Don't be so ridiculous. Besides, they're not interested in women. They've taken a vow of celibacy.
Like my Pete.
Now they are staring at us. Let's go. Next, on to the Peace Hotel, an Art Deco palace and the ultimate symbol of romantic colonial Shanghai. What a beautiful building. Check out that ceiling.
Madonna suffers from brontophobia.
Look at those chandeliers.
It's not the fear of dinosaurs, if that's what you're thinking.
Oh, the detail on those lampshades is incredible.
The fear of thunder. Fancy that.
I bet this place has hardly changed since it first opened.
Wow! Have you seen who stayed here in the 30s? Charlie Chaplin, Noel Coward, Edward and Mrs. Simpson. Just imagine them all, floating around with cigarette holders and champagne, having illicit affairs.
One sniff of someone famous and you're suddenly interested. It's pathetic. You should have stayed by the pool reading about C-list nobodies. All this culture's wasted on you.
People with certain lifestyles interest me.
You're obsessed, more like.
Well, at least I'm open about it. I'm not the one who hides Cheshire life from my husband.
Well, you know what Jeff's like, and besides, I only read it to keep up with what's happening locally.
Well, I'd rather keep up with the jet set than the Cheshire set.
Oh, face it, Carol, you're more Nether Peover than New York.
Don't you think I know that? Reading about glamorous people is the only chance I get to escape my dreary life.
Dreary? Not many people go on 3 foreign holidays a year.
So what if we do? This time next week, we'll be back in the old routine, and all I'll have left are photos and the joy of making Joan in the cake shop jealous.
Are you really that shallow?
Yes. Oh, can we go back now?
No. At least let's do some shopping. The Yuyan market isn't too far. We can get a taxi.
Pete doesn't like going to markets abroad. He says the pickpockets are the only honest people there.
We can look after ourselves. We've managed to come through the rest of the day unscathed.
Sightseeing is one thing, but wandering around a busy back street market...
You're a grown woman.
Who doesn't even go to Sainsbury's without a husband.
And what does that tell you?
That we shouldn't be wandering around a dodgy city on our own.
For goodness sake, Carol, will you listen to yourself? All you do is whinge. Poor old Joan would give up a cake shop for a trip to Shanghai, and all you want to do is read about a load of morons. You might not be a famous celebrity, but you're just as spoilt as one. If you don't stop being such a wimp, I swear I'll never speak to you again.
All right. But just for a quick look around. And keep your bag well covered.
The bustling market was awash with vivid colours and smells. Carol quickly forgot all about Pete's warnings.
Tam! Tam, help! This silk pashmina's just like the one Nigella wore to the BAFTAs. I've managed to get him down to half the original price. What do you think?
Go for it.
I'll take it. Thank you.
很好，谢谢。
Thank you. I don't know what I was so nervous about.
Well, I told you, didn't I?
Oh, but you hear so many horror stories about people abroad.
You do, because Pete makes a point of reading them all out to you.
He's a nervous traveller.
And he's got you the same way.
Oh, not anymore. I think I'll celebrate with a glass of red in the jacuzzi back on the ship.
One last sight to visit before we head back.
What?
Wait and see.
Not the tower.
You didn't want to come to the market without Pete, but look at you now. One last challenge. Make the day really memorable.
Heights are a totally different matter.
Every holiday we go on, you always miss out. You've watched us go up the Eiffel Tower, the Empire State Building, the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Nothing would ever get me up that, ever.
Imagine what Pete would say if you did it. And I bet Liam Neeson would be impressed.
I really don't think I could.
Today can be a new start. A new Carol. You can do it. At least give it a go.
Oh. Okay, but no promises.
The Jin Mao Tower, the tallest building in China, the third tallest in the world. And right at the top is the Skywalk. Open your eyes.
I can't. It's too high. I want to go back down now.
You won't have achieved anything if you keep your eyes closed.
Hundreds of floors up a Chinese-built tower. They don't have the same building standards as we do in England.
Perfectly safe. Besides, we're 88 floors up, and 8 is a lucky number in China.
It won't be lucky if we plummet to our deaths.
Open your eyes.
I can't.
The old Carol wouldn't, but what about the new Carol?
What a view! Very nice, but it's 88 floors too high.
I told you you could do it.
I need something stronger than a red wine now.
Oh, there's a cocktail bar up here.
Okay, but we'll sit well away from the window.
To independence and the new Carol.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's got a kick. What is it?
Mao Tai, a type of strong Chinese wine. They gave it to President Nixon when he came to China.
A few of those and I'd soon forget all about my vertigo. Never mind my blisters.
I wonder what the boys are doing.
Pete will be out of his mind with worry if he gets back and finds me missing.
Well, they haven't even called to see where we are.
They must be sulking.
Well, they're not back yet themselves. Either way, there's no harm staying out a little longer. Teach them a lesson.
What does it recommend in the guidebook?
The lively Maoming Road is full of karaoke bars and exotic clubs. Sounds a bit seedy.
So what? Come on, let's be adventurous.
Okay. To adventure.
I'll drink to that.
Steady on.
Oh, I bet Dickie was really tricky after a few of these.
To facing your fears.
Like Johnny Depp and his chlorophobia.
Fear of claws?
Oh, clowns!
Cheers.
Let's go to a karaoke bar. I want to sing.
You've got a terrible voice.
Oh, new Carol, Pam.
What a day. Hopefully by now I've taught that Jeff a lesson. As well as seeing the Shanghai sights, here I am, about to follow Carol Nouveau on the karaoke. I'm going to sing to a bar full of Chinese people. If the book club could see us now. Oh, we really should be getting back now.
We'll go back when our husbands call and apologise. Let's go clubbing.
Clubbing?
Why not?
Well, not round here. According to the guidebook, we're straight into the red light district.
Good. Let's pick up a couple of sailors.
Seriously, Carol, the women in that doorway think they might be prostitutes.
Good for them. At least they're getting a bit.
Oh.
Well, Pete isn't interested. Not in me, anyway. We hardly ever go to bed together anymore. He stays up late, flicking through his satellite channels. He thinks I don't know what he gets up to down there, but I know all right.
I really don't want to know about your private life. Thank you very much.
If there's nothing to know. Our sex life takes place in separate rooms. Him downstairs, me upstairs.
So much information, Carol.
Well, everyone else seems to be constantly at it.
In those magazines of yours, maybe.
Look at Madonna. She's about the same age as us and she's done the lot. It's all in that book of hers. Countless hunky men, women, men and women. Bondage.
She's a pop star. What do you expect?
You don't have to be a pop star. Half of Cheshire are into wife swapping and swingers clubs.
Not in Horingford Road, they're not.
Well, it's true. I've read all about it.
Oh, I blame those magazines. Everyone's got to have the ideal home where the latest fashion go on lavish holidays, but more than anything, we're all supposed to lead wild and varied sex lives.
If only.
And the more they say we should be getting, the more we're worried that we're not. So we look to articles and problem pages for guidance. It's a load of rubbish. Our anxieties sell their magazines.
So we should just be content with what we've got?
Oh, absolutely not, but we should stop striving for what we can't have and set realistic targets.
So it's unrealistic of me to want a bit of excitement?
Oh, of course course not.
Then from now on, I'm going to live life to the full. You wanted to see a new Carol? Well, look out, world!
Good for you, but can we go back now? The world is spinning.
No chance. What's this place?
Sleazy looking.
Let's investigate.
The decor's a bit tacky. What's that funny smell?
I don't know. Incense?
There's no one around. Let's go.
I want to find out what it is first.
Welcome, ladies. Sorry, didn't mean to startle you. Please, come in.
We'd love to.
My name is Sulin.
Hello.
I'm here to cater for your every need. Let me take your things.
Oh, we'll keep hold of them, thank you.
Oh, please, make yourselves comfortable. You will find fresh robes in each room.
But thank you.
My pleasure.
Haven't you got beautiful skin?
Oh, that's very kind.
Isn't she gorgeous, Pam?
Lovely.
Can I bring you something to drink?
No.
Yes, please. We'll have, the speciality of the house.
Excellent choice.
Oh.
Please, relax. I will return.
Separate rooms, robes. And what's with the beds?
Massages?
Great. We're in a massage parlour in Shanghai's red light district.
It's probably more like some kind of Chinese health club.
Well, it's hardly the Active Life Leisure Centre in Frodsham, is it?
After a hard day's sightseeing, I can't think of anything better than a few more drinks and a back rub. Just get your kit off and relax.
I've got a funny feeling about this.
You sound like Pete. You heard her. She's here to cater for our every need. What could go wrong?
She's coming back.
Your drinks.
What are they?
Snake blood cocktail.
But it isn't...
Just get it down your neck. Interesting.
Oh, it's very good for you. Please, lie down and relax. I'll be straight back.
What the hell is this? I don't know. But if it gives you a complexion as clear as hers, then I'm drinking it.
I really want to go now, Carol.
A quick foot rub and we'll be off. You really sound like you need to unwind.
Carol!
Can't hear you. I'm chilling out. Actually, this snake's blood thing isn't bad. Bit syrupy, but it's got a real bite to it.
Oh, what have I done? 12 hours ago, Carol didn't even want to leave the ship. Now she won't go back. Here we are in what looks like a bordello, drinking goodness knows what. I've created a monster. Oh no, what now?
Enjoy.
Thank you. Carol, she just brought in some kind of hooker pipe.
She's brought me one too.
You don't get these in the Active Life Leisure Centre.
Probably only pots.
Only?
I've always regretted not having a go. Pete put me off when we were at Polly. His dad cut out a disturbing Daily Mail article for him.
We can't start taking drugs at our age.
You'll never get the chance again. Live a little.
Carol? Carol?
Oh, Pam.
Oh, shit. Whoa. Whoa, floating. No, flying. I'm soaring above the ocean, Princess. There's Jeff. He's a big parrot. He's waving a huge umbrella, chasing after a rickshaw. Wow. That's Pete behind a market stall, naked. Skunkly cab women are dancing around him. Now he's... Oh, Peter Riley. Orlando, leave those pigs alone. Oh, stop crying, Johnny. The clowns won't hurt you. Look at Carol swinging between the skyscrapers like Superwoman. Her silk pashmina blowing in the breeze. Madonna's so jealous she's got a face like thunder. Now Richard Nixon and Nigella Lawson are trying to catch Carol, but they can't. No one can. She's so fast. She's on top of the Empire State Building. She's reaching down to someone. It's Sue Lin. Carol urging her to climb up towards her. She seems so happy.
Oh!
Ecstatic, even. Carol?
Oh! Oh!
Carol? What are you doing in there?
Oh!
Oh.
Wake up! Wake up!
What's going on?
We need to go, quickly. It's a police raid.
We haven't done anything wrong.
That won't matter. Follow me.
Our things.
There's no time. This passageway leads to side alley. You can escape from there. Go, quickly.
Thank you for everything.
This is madness. Utter madness.
Just keep going.
Oh.
Okay. I think we're all right.
All right. We're in a Chinese alley, virtually naked except for flimsy robes. We've got no money. And what about our passports?
We can't go back for them. We'll be caught.
What did we take last night?
Oh, I think it may have been opium.
Oh, great. So now we're junkies. What did you get up to exactly?
Look, can we just concentrate on getting back to the ship, please?
Okay. We're going to have to get some clothes. Over there. Those washing lines.
God, do we have to?
Yes, and then we can hail a taxi on the main road. Thank God the book club can't see us now. 2 druggies sat in a taxi on the run from the police. Carol doesn't look too hot. You look terrible.
Are we nearly there yet?
Just around this corner.
Can you drive faster, please?
好，没问题。
Carol's feeling sorry for herself. No wonder. Can't see Pete being very happy when he hears what she's been up to. Then again, Jeff's going to blow a fuse too.
The ship's not there.
It must be.
They've sailed without us.
Pete and Jeff wouldn't leave us behind.
They're making us pay for going off on our own.
No, they must think we're on board somewhere. I threatened to get a cabin on my own. Maybe they think we're sharing one. Either way, it's bound to be a mistake.
Leaving the ship was the mistake.
Well, never mind all that now. We've got to get back on board.
How? We're stuck here.
We'll have to catch them up at the next port. To the train station, please.
好好，行行。
And how do we get to Kowloon with no money?
We'll use our initiative. If I hadn't been there, I wouldn't believe what's happened over the past 24 hours. I don't know how I'm going to remember all of it when I do finally get a chance to write it down. The only thing the taxi driver would take as payment were our earrings. Unfortunately, the train guard was not as obliging, so once he'd turned us away for not having any tickets, we had to sneak along the track to get on board. So now we've added fare evasion to our list of new experiences. Jeff would be horrified. How could he leave me behind like this? Why didn't he check we were on board? Oh, Carol's right. We shouldn't have gone off on our own. We're paying for it now. Stranded in a strange country, hiding on a train like criminals.
Carol, wake up. We have to keep moving. The guard's checking tickets in the next carriage.
Do we have to?
In the toilet, quick. We can hide until he's passed.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Quickly.
Maybe we should turn ourselves in.
And get thrown into a Chinese jail, no thanks.
But they might take us to the ship to get some money.
What happens if they realise we're the ones who escaped the opium den raid? They'll have our passports and belongings by now.
We'll say we were drugged and robbed.
I'm sure your friend Sue Lim would have something to say about that.
This is all your fault.
I wasn't the one who insisted on us taking drugs.
No, but all this happened because you wanted to prove a point to your husband.
And you had sex with a geisha girl because yours isn't interested in you anymore.
I always wondered how Jeff put up with you. But it's obvious he's finally had enough.
I bet it was Pete's idea to leave us behind. No wonder you didn't have any kids. He's already got one spoiled brat. You!
Good job you didn't. The last thing Jeff needs is a little version of you making his life even more miserable.
Carol, I'm sorry.
Shh.
里面有人吗？对不起。
I think he's gone.
When is this nightmare going to end?
It's okay. Get us back safely. There's no sign of the guard. Hopefully he's settled down for the night.
Oh, I hope so.
Look, I'm sorry about before.
It's okay. I deserved it.
How are you feeling?
Oh, my stomach's really hurting.
I'm not surprised the amount you drank last night.
You put away just as much as I did.
Apart from that snake blood concoction, I shudder to think what was in it. Surely it couldn't have been real.
Oh, don't, please.
Can't believe you actually drank it.
I was on a mission, as they say.
Well, it was certainly mission accomplished. And not just with the exotic drinks. With the exotic girl, too.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that.
I bet you don't. But I think I've got the right to know if my best friend has suddenly turned into a lesbian.
Of course I haven't.
You were doing a very good impersonation of one.
Okay, it was an experience. Maybe I did sort of enjoy it. From what I can remember, anyway.
Enjoy it? I bet Pete's never heard you making those noises.
The only time he ever hears anything like that is on his secret satellite channels. Oh, I'm not exactly proud of what I've done. I've never been unfaithful before, though technically it wasn't actually adultery.
I think Pete might take some convincing. The book club certainly would.
If we do get back to the boat, how do I face Pete?
Well, the two of you have got some talking to do. You need to spend less time with your head in those magazines, and he needs to spend more time satisfying you instead of himself.
It's not just about sex.
Maybe, but it's a start. And you're not the only ones with problems to sort out. Things are hardly great between Jeff and me. We wouldn't be in this situation now if he didn't wind me up so much.
You think Jeff's bad? Try living with Pete and his annoying little habits. He can't go on any toilet but ours. His breath's permanently minty from all the rennies he chews, and there's the constant pessimism.
All Jeff does is moan about toilets not flushing properly and how the towels should be folded. He always insists he's right about everything, even when he knows he's wrong. God, I really miss him.
And I miss Pete too.
Why did they leave without us?
I don't know. Maybe something's happened to them, or maybe they're trying to teach us a lesson, whatever it is. I just want to get back to them and sort it all out.
We will. We've got this far. Didn't manage to get much sleep. The guard came around again. I think he spotted us, and we'd probably have been caught, but an old lady helped us hide up on the luggage rack. She offered to share her food and drink with us. I was famished, but Carol couldn't stomach anything. I'm really worried about her. She seems to be getting worse. Well, it's obviously more than a hangover. Snake's blood on an empty stomach can't be good for you. If we can just avoid the guard for a few more hours, we'll be in Kowloon. Oh, who knows what kind of reception we'll get. Carol, you okay in there? You've been sick again?
There's nothing left. I think I've thrown up a few of my vital organs.
Well, it shouldn't be too long now. Once we're there, you can go straight to the ship's doctor.
I'm aching all over. Can you get cold turkey after one hit of opium?
I don't think so. Besides, I feel okay.
I don't think I can keep this hide-and-seek up for much longer.
We'll have to. Hurry.
What's that?
The guard's heading this way with 2 policemen.
The police?
You must have called them about us. Come on!
This is the end of the train. Now what?
We'll have to jump.
What?
Wait here. It's no use. We're on a bridge going over a river. It's over. We'll have to turn ourselves in. You were right. This was all my fault. I'll take the blame. I'll say I forced you.
No. We've come too far. If Butch and Sundance can do it, so can we.
Do what?
Jump.
No, Carol, it's too high.
We've got no choice.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Just hold my hand. 1, 2, 3.
Luckily, a farmer helped to fish us out of the river, and he understood enough English to realise how desperate we were to get to Kowloon.
Ouch!
The downside is that we're sharing the ride with a truck full of chickens. I think it's safe to say that Carol's vertigo is finally cured. But her fever's worse. She's getting delirious.
It's no different from the toilet seat at home. Aren't you coming to bed, Pete? Pete!
Carol.
Oh. Are we there yet?
Nearly.
I've got to see Pete. There's so much I want to tell him.
Well, not about your virtual indiscretion, I hope. It wouldn't do his indigestion much good.
No. But I will do one day. For all his faults, he's very understanding. I don't know how he puts up with me going on about celebrities all the time. And I must have driven him mad with my campaign to get our house registered in Cheshire. We should be under Haltonborough Council, even though the border does cut through the garden. But I insisted on fighting it.
Oh, Jeff certainly won't be missing my sarcasm. All the way I criticise everything he does. How he's put up with me all these years, I'll never know.
You two get on okay.
We put on a good show. But deep down, I can't help resenting him.
Why?
I've never told anyone this. But the real reason we didn't have kids was because I couldn't. We tried everything, had all the tests. But we were told that I'd never be able to conceive.
I didn't think you were that bothered about kids.
Jeff just went along with it. I resented the fact that he was handling it okay and I wasn't. But he didn't blame me. I know I would have blamed him.
You must have hated me all those times I went on about not wanting kids, even though I could.
Oh, I was a bit jealous of you for having the choice, but it was yours and Pete's decision.
Just mine, more like. Poor Pete just went along with it, whatever I wanted. How does he put up with my selfishness?
The same way Jeff puts up with me.
If we get the chance of a new start, let's make sure we take it.
We're here! I can see it! I can see the Ocean Princess! They're still here! Carol!
Pam?
Oh, I was beginning to think you'd never wake up.
Where are we?
Back in Blighty. They flew us home. You've been unconscious for 4 days. You're lucky to be alive, apparently. Severe toxic shock. They think it was caused by ingesting snake's blood. It was the real thing, after all.
Where's Pete?
We don't know.
What do you mean?
They're both missing. We were the last ones to see either of them on the ship that morning.
What's happened to them?
The police think they may have got lost or trapped somewhere, but there's a possibility they're being held against their will.
Why would anyone want to kidnap Pete and Jeff?
They assumed all 4 of us had been snatched at first, but then we turned up, so it's either that or that.
No. They're okay. I know they are.
The police are doing everything they can.
They've got to find them.
Well, at least we know they didn't leave us behind. The ship left without the 4 of us. It was a right cock-up. The cruise company are paying all our expenses, and there's talk of a big payout.
I don't care about money. What are they doing about my missing husband?
Once you're up to it, they're going to fly us back over there to help with the search. They want us to make a televised appeal for information.
Television?
An audience of millions. To get anyone who might know something to come forward.
It's all about putting a human face to the story. I read an article on it once.
I always get suspicious whenever I see people making televised appeals.
But they don't suspect us, do they?
Of course not. But I've had to be slightly creative with the facts.
Good. Have the doctor said how long before I'll be discharged?
As soon as you're strong enough.
An audience of millions, eh?
There's still no clue to the whereabouts of the 2 cruise line passengers missing in Shanghai. The police have ruled out terrorists, though they do fear the men may have been detained against their will. Concern is growing for the missing British holidaymakers who were last seen over a week ago.
Jeff Riley 和 Peter Radcliffe 他们随后已置于女
Their wives are due to arrive in Shanghai today to help with the search.
Jeff, if you hear this, get in touch. We just want you and Pete back home, safe and well.
And if anybody has any information on the whereabouts of our husbands, please contact the authorities.
Day 10. Jeff would be impressed with my new journal. I've written up as much as I can remember. It seems a lifetime ago since I decided to start it. The day that I last saw him. We've had no response to our televised appeals, but the police are still hopeful that they'll be found safe and well. Carol has thrown herself into the media side of things, making sure we get as much publicity for the search as we can.
Pam, this is Lee Moon-ho. She's doing a big feature for the Shanghai Chronicle.
Thank you so much for agreeing to be interviewed.
We need all the coverage we can get. I'm afraid we haven't got long. The BBC are due in 10 minutes.
Oh, that's fine. I'll be following you around for the next few days. So this is just about introducing myself and letting you know exactly what I'll be writing about.
The search for Jeff and Pete?
Yes, but also about your quest to find them. How you were abandoned by the cruise liner and forced to cross China alone.
We'd rather just concentrate on the search.
Oh, we will. But people really want to hear about that grueling journey. How you were mugged and left without passports and money.
It's something we'd rather not talk about.
I'm not surprised. I understand the police suspect drug addicts after finding your belongings in an opium den.
We'd like to stay focused on the positive aspects of our time in Shanghai, how everyone's been so friendly.
Oh, it's that attitude that has made you so popular with our people. They've really taken you to their hearts.
You've all been so kind.
I believe you've had offers of support from some well-known celebrities.
We'll be making an official announcement about that soon.
Like everyone else, they must be impressed with your courage. I heard a rumor that a snake attacked you and you were forced to kill it and eat it raw.
We'd rather not go into detail on what happened to us right now.
We just want to concentrate on finding Pete and Jeff.
That's so admirable. I'm really honoured to be covering your story.
You're welcome. 12 days since I last saw Jeff. I can't believe how much has happened. Everyone's so helpful. Carol's been busy arranging things and dealing with the media. She really is in her element. The cruise company keep making offers. Our solicitors recommend settling now. They say it's a gamble. The offer could rise or fall depending on Pete and Jeff's fate. I can't really think about it now. But they need a decision. Meanwhile, we just have to keep hoping.
Good news at last for the wives of the missing cruise passengers. The company involved, Ocean Dynasty, have agreed to pay a reputed seven-figure sum in an out-of-court settlement.
We're bound by the agreement not to disclose the exact figure involved, but Ocean Dynasty's generosity reflects their regret at what has happened and is a clear indication of their commitment to the well-being and safety of all their passengers.
Police helicopters are scouring the docks and house-to-house inquiries will be increased, but officers heading the search remain
Hi, I brought some more of those little sweets you like.
Thanks, Lima.
Thanks. Any news on the helicopter search?
Nothing yet. Oh, but Pam's had some good news.
Really?
Well, sort of. It looks like my journal will be published.
Oh. We're considering a substantial offer. The Times have already secured the serialisation rights in the UK.
So, we'll finally get to hear the full story.
Actually, Pam feels that the contents of her journal are too personal to share, so we've agreed that she'll write a semi-fictionalised account. It's provisionally called Survival in Shanghai.
Ah, good title. How's the celebrity support going?
We've had some big names offering to help with an awareness campaign for cruise line passenger safety. We're demanding a Sun Seekers Safety Charter. The major travel companies are keen to get on board.
That's great. That's an important message.
It's all thanks to the response to my Shanghai Diary column in the Daily Express.
I've been reading it online. It's inspiring.
Sorry, I need to take this. Hello? What? When? Oh, that's fantastic. Can I speak to him now?
What's happened?
It's Sir Cliff's PA. He's just agreed to join the campaign. She's putting him on now. Hello. Hello, Sir Cliff. It's an honour to speak to you. Yes, we are. There is always hope. Thank you for the support. Bye. Cliff! Can you believe it?
Huh? I'm okay. Lehman, could we have a minute? Oh, sure.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did you want to speak to Cliff too?
No, I didn't.
Okay. So what's your problem?
You. Sometimes I think you're so preoccupied with all the press and television that you've forgotten what this is all about.
Keeping busy helps me cope, but it doesn't stop me from crying myself to sleep every night wishing Pete was next to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just want Jeff back. I want to hear his stupid facts. I want to hear him complaining about the toilet not flushing properly.
And I want Pete back in his own bathroom, safe and sound. But the longer this goes on, the more I think it's going to be bad news.
You think they're dead?
Why else haven't we heard from them? Maybe it's time we started facing up to it. We're never going to see Pete and Jeff again.
What are we going to do without them?
I don't know. I really don't. Pam, Carol, they've been found alive.
What? They were trapped inside a warehouse, less than a mile from where they went missing.
Home at last, and things are finally starting to get back to some kind of normality. Not that life will ever be the same again. Pete and Jeff eventually agreed to come out of the warehouse after issuing some bizarre demands. 13 days of nothing but Chinese pickled cabbage and brine had left them in pretty bad shape. But after plenty of recuperation, they're back to their old selves. Except these days, Pete will happily go on any toilet. Apparently he's also cancelled his satellite subscription, and they're having lots of early nights. Carol is the happiest I've ever seen her. Her PR company helped organise the press and television for the homecoming parade that Frodsham Council laid on for us. Very emotional, but very tasteful. She's also championing lots of good causes. As well as her travel awareness campaign, she's running a phobia support group, and not just for celebrities. She's been working hard on my book, now retitled Destination Kowloon, A Desperate Journey, and she's also promoting Jeff's book, Shanghai Survival. He claimed to have come up with the title first, so I agreed to let him have it. We're getting on better than ever. He seems a lot more content. He rises above non-flushing toilets and unsymmetrical bathroom furnishings, and I'm much more tolerant, generally. We're even thinking about adoption. We've got a lot to offer a child, maybe even two. But meanwhile, we're looking to book our next holiday. And now that money's no object and Carol's happy to fly, the world is our oyster. Though, to be honest, I quite fancy the Cotswolds.
In Head-Racked, Shanghaied and Shipless by Roy Boulter, Pam was played by Gabrielle Glaister and Carol by Catherine Dalblyton. Sue Lin and Lee Moon were Liz Sutherland, and other parts were played by Y. Keith Lau. The director was Toby Swift.